Hey guys, Kelly Barnum with FHN here, and we are back in the meat room. Today we're going to be going over stuffer basics, and we're also going to be stuffing some summer sausage. If you guys go back in our videos, you'll see in a previous video we talked about meat ratios and the ratio of, say, venison to pork and venison and pork to fat ratios, stuff like that. Well, with the summer sausage mix I'm doing, I am running a 55% venison, a 25% pork, and a 20% fat ratio. So it's a little bit fattier, but again, with some of these processed snacks, the fat is really what makes the meal. So going over the stuffer. So a stuffer here, these are pretty basic. This one comes, this is the 7-pound model, but it also comes, I believe, in the 7, 11, and 30-pound models. And actually, this is hand crank, but they actually make a motorized unit too, which makes doing this stuff by yourself, if you can't get the family involved, way easier. Fortunately for this application, I'll be able to do this myself because I'm stuffing the bigger casings. As that goes, your stuffer basically, like I said, there's the gear drive and the handle. Here is the colander in which you will place the meat, and this will go in there, and then the plunger will push the meat through the colander to bring it out the tubes. This is the bigger tube. This is the one we'll be using today for summer sausage. It does your summer sausage, salamis, even your freezer meat bags for packing hamburger for the freezer. You can use this tube. This will do your kielbasis, Polish sausages, stuff like that come in like the sheep size casings or in the pork size casings. And then you'll get down here to your snack sticks for pepperoni sticks, maybe even casings for breakfast sausage if you're doing something like that. But like I said, for today we're using the bigger hole for the bigger casings. These are 2-inch casings. These casings need to soak for about 10 minutes before you actually start, so I've already pre-soaked one. And again, all this stuff comes in these awesome kits that you can pick up at any major retailer. Outdoor retailer has most of these kits, so I'll get that out of the way. And we're just going to go ahead here and put my stuffing tube on, slide the collar on it, get that tightened up. And then we're going to fill this thing full of our summer sausage meat. Now, when you are filling the colander, it's pretty important that as you put the meat in there, you're kind of stuffing it down so that you're removing any excess air that you might trap by inserting the meat. As I drop a new ball of meat down in there, I'm trapping air. So by shoving it down, I'm helping push that air out of the way. Now the plunger on top of the stuffer actually has a bleeder valve to let air out, but anything you trap between layers of meat is going to end up getting pushed through here. And if you get air pockets in your casing, those have potential of building up steam in the smoking process. It can actually burst the casing, so we want to avoid that. But I mean, it's pretty simple. Just take a little time to pack it down. Don't get in a great big hurry. Don't be afraid of getting your hands a little bit dirty. Just is what it is. And we'll fill that up to just below the top so that we have room for the plunger. I'll come around here now. I'm going to get this up on these lugs, flip down the locking tabs, and now it's in place. It'll stay there on its own. I grab one of these casings, clean off my hand a little bit, grab one of these casings, kind of squeeze the excess water out of it, open it up. Actually, I'm gonna crank it down a little bit first on this initial case so that I push out this air that's in the tube so that I don't fill my casing full of air like we talked about. I'm gonna slide that all the way up to the end of the tube. And now I'm simply just gonna crank, and I'm gonna let the meat pull the tube through my hand. I'm not feeding the casing, I'm just letting the meat do it. As you can see, it's pretty simple on this bigger casing like summer sausage. And I want to take that until I have about 2 inches of casing left, right there. And I'm going to twist that up. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. See if I can do this here by myself. I highly recommend getting your kids involved. I mean, these are all projects that your kids can help out on. I mean, any kid can tie a pretty basic knot and tie up a tube of summer sausage, and not only do they get to help dad or mom make some really awesome treats, but when you make this stuff yourself and you do it all at home, the rewards that you get when you put this on the table at Thanksgiving or Christmas, when you got family members over and you get to slice some of your homemade summer sausage and put it on the table for your friends and family to enjoy, you can't match that feeling anywhere else. So that's how you make summer sausage. We'll cover smoking in a later video, but it's all pretty simple. Don't be scared. Get out and give it a shot.